If I hurt someone, I owe them an apology. And that's not like
Who
that's
you
just who I am as a
hurting?
person.
You're
No
not
matter who
hurting
I hurt.
anyone. She's saying she hurt people, right? These are sensitive people. If I took a gun that shoots marshmallows at people, and somebody gets hurt by that marshmallow gun, I'm not apologizing to them. They're a fucking pussy. They should be saying sorry to me because now they're making my gun look dangerous.
Especially, you know, and I was like, you're also the whitest woman I know.
You know when Cowbear does a sigh, there's a fucking zoom in on my face by my editors. As a fucking half Asian, half white person, I'm gonna say this. Imagine if they said Asian or black. You're the blackest person I know, that's why you're getting cancelled.
Cal, you never learn, do you? This is the part where they clip you out of context, because in context, you are correct and they are, once again, wrong. But they don't like being wrong, do they? Then stop being wrong, you idiots. The internet is your cheat sheet, and you use it like a diary that no one wants to read. Not everyone can be Anne Frank. Speaking of Frank, these people are the same people that say, "Thanks for the glizzy." Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Back to you, Cal. These people are retarded.
How the fuck does race have anything to do with this? With the LGBTQ community? I didn't realize that community is only for color people. I didn't know that there were no white people in it. Welcome stream. It's gonna be one of those days today, guys. One of those fucking drama days. I went out of my way to go in order of the drama so everybody's caught up. And if you're part of the LGBTQ community, I need you and I need you to show that that community isn't all fucking nutcases and crazy like we're about to see. And I know goddamn well, if you're a part of that community and you have a brain, you know that your community can get a little fucking wild sometimes. I'm bi. I went out of my way, time-stamped everything. Anime Bunny, you're part of it too? Alright, everybody, look at that. People call me fucking racist and sexist, and they think I'm a fucking hater. They call me far right. Look at my community. We got the gay community here. And who are they? They're Cowbear fans. You know why? Because I'm honest. And I'm going to be honest in this stream. We all make gay jokes, right? We make gay jokes. We do. Doesn't mean I'm gonna go out and murder a gay person. Doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking hate you for being gay. No. I've had friends that come up to me and make Asian jokes. I've had people make black jokes. Do I think they're gonna go out there and lynch a black person and fucking kill an Asian person? Absolutely not. Do you know why? Because it's called a joke. QTCinderella. I don't hate her. She's a good person with a good heart. But I think she falls for a lot of the bullshit that people throw online. And she cultivated this community. QT was hanging around the phase group, and they were making funny jokes. And they weren't even being, like, gay, per se. They were being women. It was called Girls' Night. You see this?
No. Just say it.
Girl, we knew you would do this again.
This is her shot. This is her shot.
So they're being girls. So what? So you see her in the top left. QT's on the right. This is for people who are not in the loop and don't know this community. I've got a lot of different kind of viewers, right? Vanilla, in this clip, is agreeing with Q on what Q has to say. And this is the clip that got QTCinderella canceled. Canceled.
We played a little while ago. God, people are friggin' being annoying in my chat right now.
Why?
They were being so annoying mine earlier too. They just like be going on tangents.
What are they saying, Vanilla?
That about the homophobic jokes. They're like, but then you just if you still hang out with someone like that, then you just support it.
No. So this is what I'm gonna describe, okay? And you guys.
I don't believe in canceling if you don't like them. I don't believe in canceling people just because they don't have the same beliefs as you. I only believe in cancellation when it's something illegal or it involves minors. By the way, I agree with everything she says on this. This is important. You guys have to listen, okay? Even if you're part of the LGBTQ community. Use your little noodles and listen.
I'm gonna explain it. You guys can believe what you want to believe. I understand. But you're not allowed to coach me and say, like, that's not right. That's not what you, like, just because I don't act the same way you act, you're not allowed to, like, coach me through that. Because at the end of the day, I am somebody that's, like...
Cal looking like he's about to punch everyone outside his windows. I am. I am. Like, I already hate covering drama, but I need to cover it in peace.
Way you act, you're not allowed to, like, coach me through that. Because at the end of the day, I am somebody that's, like, bitch, I'm an ally. Like,
And I know
I am
where
not
I'm at. Yeah,
homophobic.
that's where it's
Everybody
like, and I
knows
know
I'm
where
not
I'm at.
homophobic. It doesn't matter who I talk to. Like the thing is
Yeah.
like I was raised in a very religious family. Unfortunately, there are people in my family that are racist. There are people in my family that are bigoted. There are people in my family that are homophobic. There's people in my family that are transphobic. Like, but I still love my family, right?
That's what got her canceled. She didn't say she loved them because they're doing that. She loves them because they're her family. You can love the person and not love what they do.
And I still know that there are that members of my family have good qualities. They have good qualities. And what's most important to get people to love other people is to love them. Fighting hate with hate will never get anything anywhere.
Exactly. She's completely right.
If I were to say to someone who's homophobic, go fuck yourself, you homophobic prick, yes, I told them what they deserve. However,
It doesn't change anything.
they aren't ever going to feel accepting. They're never going to learn how to be accepting.
Yeah, you're never gonna grow if you fight hate with hate. That's just how it is.
Like, do you understand that if you just write people off because they believe different things than you?
My biological mother doesn't like people in the LGBTQ, and she doesn't go out of her way to hate them, which is why I think she's a good person. That's perfectly fine. Everyone has their own beliefs. You don't think there's LGBT... Listen, this is the funny part that they don't talk about. I'm gonna say it, and they're gonna fucking hate me. It's the gays versus the trans community a lot of the times. Believe it or not, it is. It is. We don't give a shit. We continue our day. Some of us do. I don't. Some people go out of the way and they do bad things. There are people that are extreme. They're on the right wing side that will go out of the way to do horrible things. Same thing with the left side. It's the people that go extreme that are the bad people.
They're never going to be exposed to why it's good to be around people that don't think like you, right?
Exactly.
No,
like
I see that.
so my
You see how she said I see that? Watch this.
my stepbrother is trans, and my dad refuses to use the correct pronouns.
And does yeah.
So that's an asshole, but it's whatever. Right? I'm an asshole.
Right.
And he doesn't understand that he doesn't understand why it's so important, right? And it drives me crazy, and it drives my stepbrother crazy, of course.
Stepbrother.
But I've had to say to my dad, you know, it's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt you to say the correct pronouns, but it does hurt him when you say the wrong ones.
Right.
I'm able to have this conversation with my dad because I'm open-minded and we love each other.
Exactly.
My stepbrother just says fuck off and won't talk to my dad. So there's no progress being made, right? And
So she's getting canceled for loving her dad. And as you can see, she's agreeing with everything. Just watch.
so you can believe what you want. You guys can you can say that. You can say to me, no, you're supporting it. I'm not. I don't support that my father is transphobic at times. I don't support that.
Yeah. She literally came out to say that she doesn't support it. So anything you guys say after this, you're just grasping at straws. You're just trying to make her look bad. She's basically saying, my dad has this belief, I have this belief, I'm on your side, but I can still love my dad because that's my dad. And by the way, if you're on YouTube, this is coming from a motherfucking runaway orphan. Alright? If you have family, try to cherish that shit. If they're bad, try to work things out. Because she's getting canceled for fucking working things out with her dad. And she also has connection with her stepbrother. She has both sides. Do you know why? Because she's open-minded. And I feel like a lot of the extremist people, left and right side, lack open-mindedness. It's always one or the other. Nobody can see either side and have a middle ground.
I don't support it. Period. The end.
There
But
you
I still
go.
love my dad and I'll go to coffee with him tomorrow, but I don't support that. The world is not as black as white as everyone thinks.
I love my dad because he's my dad because he's getting better with stuff. I don't agree with him being racist and hateful to our LGBT community. Exactly. My dad was the same thing. So I ran away at 13, so I had a dad. And I was an orphan until 8 years old. And between 8 years old and 13, I had horrible parents. Very abusive. And still, I'm able to look back at things and say, yeah, I've learned some stuff from them. And these are people that fucking hurt me physically, emotionally. And I can look back and be like, I wouldn't be the person today without them. I wouldn't exist without them. I don't have to like what they do. I could just love them because they're my dad. Because there were stuff that he did that was good for me. Whether it's putting a roof over my head and giving me food, there are things, good qualities. But I don't agree with him on hating certain types of people. I don't agree with that. So now she says all that. You guys saw the vanilla girl, right? She was agreeing. She was like, yeah. You saw that, right? And that vanilla girl also hung out with these guys. She did. She hung with them. She was fine until her community bullied her into going against them. These type of people are fucking mentally ill. These people are crazy. They're turning people that were once on their side against them. QT has cultivated this audience, by the way. I don't want to blame her. But this is the audience that she cultivated. She has cultivated an audience that control what she does. She doesn't do what she does because she likes it. She does what she does because her community wants her to do it. She says what she says because she thinks that's what the community wants her to say. And that's a problem with these big giant streamers these days. They try to like, please everybody. You can't do that. And the crazy part is they're the minority. Believe it or not, just because you see a lot of LGBTQ, it is a smaller community. It really is. Statistically, it is.
I do think, I did tell her, I was like, cutie, I do think your tone doesn't help because you inherently sound really angry all the time.
So? I sound angry right now. I just talk like an asshole.
You sound really, and she knows. I was like, you're very blunt. I think it's...
So she's very honest. You're very blunt, so she's very honest. Okay, apparently that's a bad trait right off the bat.
I think it's your tone, you're blunt, and it just comes off poorly.
It comes off poorly because the truth hurts. And when it hurts, it's being taken as poorly. People don't like the truth because it fucking hurts.
Especially, and I was like, you're also the whitest woman I know.
Yeah, when Calbert does his side, there's a fucking zoom in on my face by my editors. And I'm gonna say this as a fucking half Asian, half white person. I'm gonna say this. Imagine if they said Asian or black. You're the blackest person I know. That's why you're getting canceled. How the fuck does race have anything to do with this? With the LGBTQ community? I'm sorry. I didn't know that the LGBTQ community was only for black people and colored people. I didn't realize that community is only for colored people. I didn't know that there were no white people in it. She thinks she's saying all the right buzzwords. This is the same lady that tries to argue try to win every argument by saying free Palestine. Literally has nothing to do with anything, just like this right here has nothing to do with anything.
I was like, you're also the whitest woman I know. And it also is just, you being so white. It doesn't help. It doesn't help, but I know her.
Oh, so now we're racist towards white people. Oh, because you're white, you can't be racist. White people need people like me saying this, by the way. If I was full white and I wasn't half white, this video would somehow get probably taken down and people would probably hate me still. Twitch always be having drama, huh? Yeah, unfortunately. FaZe Group makes gay jokes. They make every joke. They make racist jokes. I fucking do that. I'm gonna say it. You know why? Because it's a fucking joke. It's literally a joke. And if you have to take things that are obviously jokes, like it's so obviously a joke, right? Obviously, these people aren't going out lynching people, killing gay people. It's literal words. That's obviously a joke. If they try to take that and turn it into something bigger, those people are the problem because it's taking people out of context and turning it into something that it isn't, which is called lying.
You know who I am, you know what I stand for. If you're someone who's been watching me, then you already fucking know. If you're a first-time fucking chatter and you're just joining off of clips that you've seen on TikTok and you don't know shit about me or fucking shit about shit, then of course I'm gonna assume that you're just gonna make the assumptions that...
So this person was literally at Silky's birthday. You've asked Adapt to collab.
For money.
You've been with Jason a ton of times, collabed, or whatever, been around.
For money.
At Jason's concert. You literally have talked to me off stream saying, oh, blah, 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 like, how are you, blah, blah, you're killing it, blah, blah. I literally saw you 2 days at Silky's birthday, and you were on my stream with QTCinderella.
Exactly. You're letting your community control you. You're not a fucking streamer. You're a puppet on a string. You're abiding by the rules of mental people. These are mentally ill people. These are fucking dumb teenagers complaining about shit. This is grown-ass adults that are mentally ill, and they want to say whatever they want to say, and you're fucking falling for it. They get into these mass group of people, and they do a mass tweet thread about you. They do a whole little campaign about you, but all you see is the campaign, not realizing that you're just fucking falling for the minority. These are a small group of people that are organized to do this stuff.
But because you're seeing tweets on the internet
Exactly.
calling us transphobes, racist, whatever it is, I don't even know what the words they're saying. Now it's, oh yeah, I'm uncomfortable with her statements. You were not uncomfortable with your statements. You're literally just anything your community says, you realize you're like, what? You have a filter, it seems like what are you doing?
You're going to make.
Wow, for once, I agree with FaZe.
She literally was
Ronaldo's
so nice
right.
to us. I'm so confused. And now she's saying she's agreeing with people and that she's uncomfortable with what Cutie saying. What is...
But people who know...
It seems to be whatever your community says, you get worried about. You get worried about what your community says because that's how you make your money.
True.
And you have to do it exactly what they say. You don't. This isn't real fans, by the way. Fans aren't just fans for holding you accountable. Fans are people that support you and understand your point of view or your statements. Anything that your community says, it seems like... You just agree with instantly.
I've dealt with retards. I've dealt with idiots. Far fucking left. Some far right. I've dealt with motherfucking dumb people that are so delusional and mentally ill. I had to watch TV shows change because of them. I had to watch things get forced on my face. And now, the tides are turning. The world is shifting. Your heroes are now your enemies. People like QT, who was once your ally, is now getting backlash from the one thing that she created, which is her community. It is crazy the people you cultivate. When you cultivate mentally ill people, it's going to backfire. That is what happens. You can't cancel people like me. You know why? Because I stand my ground and I stand on business. If I say something, I believe it. And I'm not going to backtrack when I know I'm right. I'm not going to go back and be like, oh, boo-hoo, sorry I said this and that, because I knew that I didn't mean this and that. It's that simple. If you know you're not racist, and you know you're not a homophobe, I don't know why I'm throwing race into this, because of Valkyrie, by the way. If you know you're not a homophobic person, then you have nothing to apologize for. It's not your job to reassure mentally ill people.
And I've hurt you. I am sorry.
What?
If you are a person of color who I've hurt, I am sorry.
What?
I am. I really am.
How could she have hurt people of colors?
How?
How could she?
The way
No, how could she have hurt anybody of color?
She didn't. That's the crazy part. She didn't. She said what she believed. She said she loved her dad.
Sex, bro?
Everyone's confused.
Yeah, we gotta be like missing something.
Or is she just overly apologizing? Overly.
Of course, she's overly apologizing. Alright, we'll watch the apology video. QT's biggest mistake is apologizing. She didn't need to apologize.
Listen, there's going to be a lot of people here that don't typically watch me. I know there's a lot of people here.
It's very quiet.
For a lot of different reasons.
Can I make it louder? Guys, is it quiet? It's too quiet for you guys? It's not too bad? It's not?
I don't want my chat to be a place for hating on other people. Obviously, there's a lot of people that are mad at me. I totally understand.
Oh, brother.
I get it. And I'm not mad at you guys for being mad at me, for the record.
You should be.
I get it. I understand. And for the people that aren't mad at me, I don't think this conversation is for you. I don't, if you're not mad at me, I don't owe you an apology. But if you are mad at me, I do owe you an apology.
That's how apologies work.
Hurt you, I do owe people that I hurt an apology. So that's what's most important to me. So I understand. Understand that there's a lot of opinions, but something that's important to me and has always been important to me is that if I hurt someone, I owe them an apology. And that's not like
who
that's
you
just who I am as a
hurting?
person.
You're
No
not
matter who
hurting
I hurt,
anyone.
like that's just who I am. So just a lot to talk about. Turn off ads. Oh, I didn't know ads were running. How do I do that?
She's saying she hurt people, right? These are sensitive people. If I took a gun that shoots marshmallows at people and somebody gets hurt by that marshmallow gun, I'm not apologizing to them. They're a fucking pussy. They should be saying sorry to me because now they're making my gun look dangerous. You know how people say back in my day people weren't this stupid? No, they were. The internet didn't make people stupid. The internet exposed more stupid people. Stupid people have always existed, but now people have access to showing how stupid they are. That's all it is. Imagine back then if we had the internet we had now, it'd be fucking crazy.
Are they out of here? I'm gonna try to read chat, but I understand.
What is this apology
kind of
video?
A lot going on right now. Should be off. Thank you.
Oh my god.
You put 8 ads on an apology stream. I have a bot that runs.
They want to keep it real.
And
oh my god.
I forgot to turn it off, but my mod just turned it off. So, that's just a misunderstanding.
Guys, do I have ads?
It's automatic. There's actually.
Doesn't matter. I'm not
things
apologizing.
that are, have been out of my hands. That people are mad at me for. But you know, I'll explain that. And this is a little.
At this point, Cal and his viewers suffer from all the ums and ahs. I'll fast forward on your behalf. Subscribe, or I'll make you watch the whole thing.
And I've heard what a lot of people are saying.
What's happening? Editors, edit this out. Please, spare my YouTube viewers.
I'm really sorry. Like, again, if you don't want this apology, then it's not for you. And clearly,
how many
you're
times
not
has she
hurt,
said
I'm
this, guys?
apologizing to people that I've hurt, and that's important to me. So if you're a part of the queer community, and I've hurt you, I am sorry. If you are a person of color who I have hurt, I am sorry.
What do black people have to do with this? Editors, I might have you edit this out so people don't see how stupid that take was. Like, I might have you edit her out for her own sake. Because my viewers are not that nice. They're gonna be calling her retarded. I personally don't think she is. I don't. I think she has a big heart. But she does, like, she's a smart person. She has some very smart takes, guys. I've got a hot fiance, right? I don't need to dick ride other chicks. I ain't no simp. But I say it like it is. QT plays stupid in situations like this.
The way I was wording things was very, like, irresponsible and wrong. And I'm sorry.
What was wrong? Say what you think was wrong. That's how you do an apology video.
This is not about me. I just.
It is.
Annoying that I'm chill. I'm fine.
She needs a ukulele.
I don't articulate myself well, which means I can't really be upset if what I'm trying to convey is misunderstood. Because, like, don't get me wrong. At first, I was like, how could that be taken this way? And then I listened and I learned and I said, oh my God.
You were speaking your truth. What do you mean you learned? We were all rooting for you when you spoke your side, by the way.
Because it wasn't my intention, but I did articulate things very irresponsibly, and that sucks. I did a really poor job at articulating myself. Even some of the clips I've seen, I feel so irresponsible for my own wording. I really do. And I'm sorry for that.
No, you
I
don't.
watched it back.
You don't
I
care.
understand why it was hurtful. I've read the comments, believe it or not. I have gotten a lot of feedback. I've reached out to people personally, obviously, that may or may not have been affected by this. I just, wanted to make sure.
Affected by this. Guys, we're talking about a little conversation. If you're affected by that, Jesus Christ, you're a fucking snowflake. I'm sorry. You need people like me to say this.
But I watched it back, and I understand even the tone of my voice is very flippant and defensive.
They don't care about your tone.
That's a problem.
They don't care about your tone. They're gonna hate you no matter what, Q. That's how the world is. They don't give a fuck about your tone. It ain't about your tone, it's about what you said. They're just nitpicking.
I've always struggled with my tone of voice. I didn't go live right away to make sure I could gather my thoughts and try to articulate them correctly. I think I just need to explain that I know that I'm privileged because
oh shit. Oh no. She fucking saw the Valkyrie clip. She probably had a conversation with Valkyrie. Valkyrie probably said it was because you're white. You're apologizing for being white? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? There are plenty of white people that aren't privileged. I'll speak on behalf of my fucking people. We have so much privilege. We get benefits that white people don't get. Not me, but people that fly to this country from other countries. They get benefits that other people don't even get that are born here. So you want to talk privilege?
That I know that I'm privileged because I can move through these spaces and exist safely without being threatened in a way that queer, trans, and people of color are threatened.
Threatened. Nobody threatened anybody in that video.
I have always viewed my role as someone who cares about marginalized communities, and I've always viewed my role as a supporter and an ally, but sometimes to be a good ally, you need to shut up and listen.
You're not an ally, you're a puppet. You're being used by them. That's all it is. If you can't see that, that's an issue. They want you to be on their side. You've been on the fence. Anybody that is on the fence, people will try to bully that person into joining their side, and then those people become an ally. No, they're puppet masters, and you're being used. Even the dog agrees. Place was a Hassan reference. See, my editors be editing this shit
I just
out.
think,
I feel like my editors are gonna leave this part in, and then continue to edit the parts where she pauses. I think, right? You guys are letting them see what we're dealing with right now? So from here on out, this is where you start cutting clips, right?
try to be a positive influence. I really do. But the way I articulate it, I ignored how privileged I am to be able to navigate my relationships that way.
Stop saying privileged. Oh my god. What does that have anything to do with the LGBTQ community? What does being white have anything to do with anything? Why are people getting bullied into apologizing for being white?
I didn't make it clear that I'll always fight bigotry and I'll always try to be a good role model and a good influence.
Bigotry. They love using that word.
But I want to be a good ally, and I want to be a positive influence, not just for streamers, but for like very young, impressionable audiences. I know that role can't fall on people who are directly threatened or affected.
Yo, she got the same ring as me.
I'm sorry I'm sorry that I did hurt people in this community and other communities.
Wait, if she got the same ring as me, and she was hanging around FaZe, that makes me a racist. Shit. Fuck. I apologize for being half white. I should half kill myself. Let me go amputate my legs. I'll make it fair.
That was never my intention.
Yeah, racist confirmed. Okay. Also, look how she tries to fucking please every side. You see this problem right now? You see this? Even the background. It's Halloween and Christmas. Choose one. Do it one at a time. Gosh, always trying to please both sides on everything.
To try to like evoke streaming in the, or evoke streaming, evoke progress in the streaming space. And I do so with hope that it can be more welcoming. I think I have been very true to building bridges. I've always said that that's my goal. And that will always be my goal.
Same, that's normal. Why do you burn those
like
bridges?
My mod just said, chat, this is not your place to fight with other chatters.
Just apologize. Stop.
Please,
just continue the apology.
Please do not do that. That is, I've asked my mods not
Editors.
to ban people. But if you're being directly hateful to somebody, then you will be being hateful. If you're sharing your opinion, I understand, and I'm not hoping to see them listen. But if you're being hateful to somebody, my mods ban that, you know.
I can't stand this. Yeah, because people are stupid. This is the worst apology video. She doesn't even have a ukulele. I don't even hate QT. I need to make that clear again. I don't hate it. What I hate is that her community is bullying her into being something she's not. She's not a fucking retard. She's not an idiot. She has to play an idiot right now and play retarded because that's what they want her to look like. It sucks.
It feels awful that it seemed to some people that I'm just comfortable with bigotry. I'm not a bigoted person. I'm not. That's just not who I am. And I'll continue to show that. But I understand if you don't accept my apology. And I understand if you're still mad at me, but I'm still very sorry.
You can keep saying sorry, but like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, if this is an apology video, right? You would come up with a plan.
I understand if you don't feel safe watching me, or if you don't feel safe watching my collaborations. I understand that.
Oh my god.
I hope to prove to you that my community is a safe space. My community even isn't.
I can't.
Isn't even who's watching right now.
I can't do this. Wait. The only time somebody is not safe watching you is if they're driving. And half of these people probably can't even afford a car. Oh my god, I'm endangered. I'm watching QT. Oh my god. Ah.
I just hope to prove that to you.
She's just pulling me through the screen. Oh fuck. She's so dangerous.
But
she's fucking harmless.
Again. And then obviously, like, I'm sorry, I keep looking at chat. I'm not trying to look at chat. But
Yeah,
it's just hard
that's a
when I know
problem.
a lot of you have a lot of things you want to say.
The sun is shining in my face right now. Even God is about to take me.
As for being upset that I dragged Katie and Vanilla into the conversation, that's fair and valid.
But they agreed with you and they backstabbed you.
That's so fair and
Vanilla
valid. And I
did.
was so wrong for that. I shouldn't have brought it up. Vanilla and I have had multiple conversations in the last few weeks about the internet being difficult to navigate and exist in lately. And I started ranting inappropriately. I won't pretend like that was the space for that. It wasn't. You know, I'm an asshole for bringing it up. It just, there's a time and a
That's
place.
normal.
And,
You were honest. Honesty is always perceived as being an asshole. Also, editors, can you edit out the sun for me? I'm joking. I'll do it for you guys.
and I'm really sorry if you felt uncomfortable during that. I know I have a problem reading the room.
No, you don't. No, you read it just fine.
Actually pretty embarrassing.
Don't play stupid. You've read it just fine. The room just got too crowded with mentally ill people. That's all that happened. Yeah, right now she has a problem reading the room. No, she's just lying right now. She still reads the room. If she weren't reading the room, this would be a real apology video. This is a PR apology video. What the fuck? Is she like summoning up tears right now? I thought I paused the video, I'm not gonna lie.
But regardless,
Oh shit, she was summoning up tears. Fuck, I was.
I lack social cues. I lack social awareness.
No, she doesn't. Guys, please don't believe her right now. I'm telling you, from somebody who has made multiple videos on idiots on the internet. QT, who I've also have kept track with, because I made a video on Ludwig, who's spineless. She's also spineless, by the way, because she's doing this. She's not a stupid person. She's not, and neither is Ludwig. They just say things because they need to make money. That's all it is. They try to curate towards an audience that is so toxic because of money. It's sad, but it's true. It is. They're so scared of what people think instead of having their own thoughts, their own fucking emotions. They're just clankers at this point. They're robots.
This is something I've dealt with my whole life.
She's a smart person, and it sucks to see this. What's Delulu? This is so Delulu. The fuck is it? Delusional? I've heard that word used before.
But
oh, it is? Okay.
That's my fault. I really struggled to read social situations. I've talked.
So that was me right there, struggling to read social situations. That's editors, edit that out.
About it for many
I already know
years
they're gonna say no.
that I struggle with social situations, and so I feel like an idiot whenever that does happen. And I feel stupid. I feel really dumb, and I feel embarrassed, and I feel like an asshole. And I've apologized to Katie, and
You should feel like an asshole. Sorry, I can't speak. If you feel like an asshole, that means you were honest.
and Vanilla individually. Again, there's a time and a place, and I did not.
Yeah.
I am sorry for that.
Nice.
I'm sorry to the communities that watched it that were uncomfortable. I know you guys didn't sign up for that. We were supposed to be playing video games.
100% agree with her. Perfectly fine. That's a fine take. If people are uncomfortable, that's normal, right? People can be uncomfortable and just not watch. It's the ones that go, I'm hurt by it. Like, I'm scared. Like, it's the ones that are like, I'm affected by it. Those are the mentally ill people. It's perfectly fine being uncomfortable watching something. It's like if you were watching a movie with your parents and then a sex scene comes up. You don't hate sex. You fucking like it. If you're alone. But it's uncomfortable because they're there. So that I get.
So I'm sorry to you guys.
I've definitely seen streams where I'm uncomfortable. I just leave. Like the kick one.
That I made
where the guy died.
You uncomfortable.
See, that's a normal take. See, that's a good apology right there. She should have started with that. Not the, I'm sorry for, I know I'm privileged. I'm sorry with the blah, blah, blah. She honestly should have just said, I'm sorry for making you uncomfortable. Because that is the truth. People were uncomfortable that are part of that community. And that's perfectly fine to feel that way. But going above and beyond saying anything else like that it's absolutely insane. As you said, Jess, Delulu. It's a weird word. I don't fucking like it.
I will not.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Be asking them to collab anytime soon. Please just, leave them out of it. This is my fault. I shouldn't have brought it up. I should have read the room. If I could go back in time, it'd be so different.
You were perfectly fine with it until everybody got mad.
Sorry.
It's called being fake.
A few other things I've seen you guys talk about it.
Nice.
There's been a lot of confusion about the VOD being deleted.
Oh, I did hear about this too. Apparently she says something about suing anyone who uploads a VOD from that conversation that she deleted. But also apparently it was because she was singing in the VOD and it had original songs in it. As a musician myself, I can understand when you upload unreleased music and you delete the VOD. And I've done that. And if people decide to re-upload that VOD, that's on me, personally. If you don't want something to be on the internet, don't fucking don't stream it, don't upload it. It's just that simple.
Vanilla clarified on her stream. So like these are her words, they are not mine. Well, I guess they're mine because they're coming out of my mouth. So sorry about that. That was stupid.
She's apologized for everything now, huh? She's just scared.
That
she walked on an eggshells.
Her idea to delete the VODs. She wanted to edit out where we talked. I don't know how to do that. I have one of my mods does that for me whenever we do edited segments, and so I said, "Oh, it's no big deal. I'll just delete mine."
Your editor or mod should have edited segments out of this. A lot of the parts they should have edited out.
You did push it hard because she was uncomfortable, and so once she stated that she was uncomfortable, that's when I'm able to read the room. So once I'm told that someone, like, once I'm able to...
There it is. So, you're just doing what they're telling you to do, once again. Alright. I see a theme here.
Understand that she was uncomfortable. I'm obviously... I'm obviously going to oblige with her request. Is
that obvious? I wouldn't do that. That ain't obvious. Sorry, I'm talking between the quiet parts. Now my editors aren't going to know when to edit it.
I wasn't forcing anyone to delete the VODs. I didn't even realize how poor my tone was, how poor my articulation was. I didn't know that.
But over the years, she has definitely started cultivating these kinds of communities by doing stuff like this. She has. This is also her fault.
Vanilla said she was uncomfortable and she thought people were going to.
But I feel bad for her.
Out of context, she was correct.
She's just trying to do the right thing, unfortunately.
Correct in being uncomfortable, and I'm happy that she said something, and I'm happy that she was comfortable enough to ask for the VODs deleted, and I'm happy.
You wanted it deleted too. Don't lie, Q. Don't play. I know you did. You're glad
that we deleted the VODs. Because that's what she wanted.
You also wanted that. What's up, Reese?
And then there's been a really big misconception about DMCA strikes.
Here we go. Now she's going to talk about it.
Since the VOD was deleted, since the VOD was deleted, I did a singing stream after. I've been wanting to do a singing stream. You can, if you watch me, you know that. And whenever I do singing streams, I delete the VOD because I'm embarrassed of my singing. And I started the singing stream, and I played I sang some of my unreleased music. I sang 3 of my unreleased songs, and then people were threatening to upload that. And so, yes, admittedly, I was on edge and I was being a bitch about that. And
I mean, I'll just believe her. I don't know.
That even saying this now, that might happen.
And I trust you never let it be like this. Oh, my community? Absolutely not. The community I have cultivated right now on YouTube itself, it's great. Literally one of my comments, not even a minute in, and you said retard, subbed. Oh yeah. See, when you call an actual retard retarded, like Miskiff, people like you because you say it like it is. You just gotta use that word in the right way, guys. That's it. I'm not gonna go out there and call actual, like, you know, wheelchair guy retarded or like brain dead guy retarded. I'm not gonna do that. That's fucking horrible. That's sad. He was born that way or he had a brain injury. But I will go out of my way to call people who have a brain and use it for stupid reasons. Stupid things, to assault people, to hurt people, manipulate people. I will call those people retarded.
But I wanted to clear the record, and I was only thinking of my music being released.
This has nothing to do with the apology, by the way.
But I understand how that's being perceived now as QT is, you know, copy striking anyone that posted the convo.
Oh, editors, do not edit this out. I know, like, this seems like it's like nothing, but this is actually a huge part of it because a lot of people are trying to twist it to where she wants to delete the VOD with her talking about it. As you can see, I still have the VOD. I just showed it to you guys.
It sucks that that's where it went. I have, you know, I even went into my mod Discord the second it happened, and I said, if you see anyone upload my music, let me know. That's what it was about. It was about my music that I've worked.
Sure. I'll believe her. Sure. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
A lot of people that don't follow me and don't know me. But if you do follow me, You know that I literally like I don't have Twitter on my phone. I don't have access to it. Twitter is bad for my mental health. If you've followed me for a long time,
You know what? Based.
you know that I have multiple mods that I pay to block people on Twitter. This is
You get people to pay people to you pay people to block people? Oh shit. We just have mods for anything now, huh?
but I have a whole team that blocks people. I
Good.
assure you, it wasn't my intention to silence voices.
Alright, I'm gonna say it. I know people are like, this is kinda normal. I get her. I get why she doesn't want to see the hate on the internet. She's paying people to block them so she doesn't have to read it and then block them herself. So she doesn't have to see what people are saying. You know, I'm gonna say understand you, but you're wrong. If you're an influencer, a YouTuber, a streamer, anything along that sort, a journalist, and you can't handle comments on the internet, go find a different job. Go be a cashier. McDonald's is hiring. This job isn't for you. It's not. It's like being afraid of the ocean, but you work at like one of those oil rigs in the middle of the ocean.
I do want to listen to your lived experiences. I'm sorry
That sucks.
that those voices were silenced. I understand why people are really hungry to have this conversation. And you deserve an outlet. And I'm sorry it was put on deaf ears. I'm sorry that the balance between criticism and actual.
They have the outlet. It's called the fucking internet. They've always had an outlet. That's the problem right now. This is the outlet.
Like feedback was thin and yeah, my team banned you. I'm not gonna blame I'm not mad at my team for that. They were just doing.
Oh, thank God you didn't pull the fucking Pokemon. Oh, we're gonna fire everybody. I'm abbreviating what she said.
I'm not mad at my team for that. They were just doing their jobs.
See, base take. She's a normal fucking person. Once again, there you go.
I promise to continue to educate myself. I will never stop educating myself.
You're making the fact that they got you to say I will never stop educating myself implies that you are a dumbass, which you are not. So they made you believe that you're fucking stupid.
Ever. Like, that's not something that I do.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people
Edit this out.
are going to be mad and stay mad and
Right there. I know she's not saying that. She's gonna say something else after. But that should have been the fucking video. that should have been the video after people complained. It should have been a 10-second clip of her going, I know people are gonna be mad. Stay mad.
but I do believe this got to corners of the internet that I have never been a part of. I could never expect
My corner.
strangers to
Other
know
corners.
my intention. But I'll always stand for building bridges. I will always stand for that. That doesn't mean people need to use them, but
That's pretty base. That was a good
That
was a good line.
I hope to be a good role model. It's all I've ever worked on, so I hope to continue doing that and continue being a positive influence. Is all, but
Cut this out too. God damn it. What the fuck?
I am trying to read chat, but I don't know if it's entirely productive
It's not.
at the moment.
No, it's not.
because
You should stop.
And I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that you felt like, not you felt, that's not fair. I'm really sorry that by blocking
No, you felt was right.
criticism, I was silencing voices and stories. That wasn't my intention.
We know they know it's not your intention. That's why they're going out of their way to make this a big deal, to make it look like it's your intention. That's what they do. They manipulate the
Okay,
internet.
I don't know if there's any more of a productive conversation I can have right now.
This is a nothing burger.
Because again, a lot of these people.
This is literally 2 buns and nothing in between. A literal nothing burger. There's nothing. This shouldn't have even blown up.
A lot of people in chat right now aren't necessarily a part of my community, and but just know that I hope you come back and visit and see that my community is a safe space for everybody. But if you don't feel that way, I totally respect it. I totally respect it. So
This is why I stay off the
I
internet.
also
Fair.
know that there's been, TikTok posts and stuff like that on my TikTok. Again, I don't run my TikTok. I don't have it on my phone, but I've also asked my social media manager to stop posting TikToks for a while. And also, like,
90% of this video is a quiet, yeah, I know. My editor's gonna have a field day with this one. They're gonna be editing a shitload of ums out.
you leaked it though? Yes, to 2,000 people watching live, which is something I've done many times. I didn't leak it. I didn't leak my music to upload it onto YouTube.
But, like, the thing is, if you're leaking it to 2,000 people, that's still 2,000 people that can upload it. See, now, this is a dumb take. If you don't want something to be on internet or leaked, don't leak it. What? Guys, like, am I crazy? That's a normal take, right? I'm not insane right now. I feel insane that I have to say this.
Leak it. 1,000 people watching live, which is something I've done many times. I didn't leak it. I didn't leak my music to upload it onto YouTube or for other people to make money off of it.
You saying I didn't leak it for people on YouTube to upload onto YouTube and make money off of it? That's wrong. You did leak it for them to make money off of it. You did, because you leaked it. Now they're making money off of it. That's your fault. It's a bad thing that they're making money off of it. That's wrong. You don't want that to happen. But if you don't want that to happen, then don't fucking leak it. That's really not hard to understand. As a fucking musician myself, that's not hard to understand. It will be 100% my fault. And I would be 100% accountable if somebody decides to upload something I leaked.
That's not what I was doing.
But it was.
Sang it to my audience that I had. I would hope that no one would go against what I'm sharing.
So you put faith into 2,000 strangers. You put faith into 2,000 strangers. That's what happened. Nice. First mistake right there. And this has nothing to do with anything, by the way. I don't this, whatever.
Yeah,
We're getting off topic
sucks. Here. Even people right now saying I'm faking my voice sucks, but this is all I can do. So, all right. Well, I appreciate you guys. For those of you that it's time to go, I think. But
yeah,
regardless,
good idea.
I'm happy
Wrap
to
it up.
have apologized to those who deserve an apology. You can take it. You don't have to take it. I understand.
Hi, Lola. See, I don't tase you. I think it's cute that you're walking around. You get to be yourself. You looking out the window? What's out there, a squirrel?
I will see you guys another time. I don't know when, but I'll see you guys another time. But
Alright. Alright, this is where I give my little fucking take here. Apology-wise? Fuck. That might be a 2 out of 10, to be honest. That shit sucked. And first of all, it should never happened. Second of all, it's sad that we curate towards mentally ill people now. Now, it sucks. I'm watching her and I see her stress. It sucks. Like, I genuinely, like, I feel bad. Because she does just want to game and stream and sing songs, right? And do her own shit. Like, I get that. I feel bad. But at the same time, she has cultivated this audience. If she had stuck to her original fucking guns, she could continue streaming and playing games and fucking continue her day without a problem. Right? It'd be less backlash. It's the fact that she's going back and forth makes her look two-faced. That is the biggest issue right now. Like, I feel bad because, like, I know, like, I want to, like, after this, I'm just going to go back to fucking streaming and gaming because I don't pick sides. I don't have people going up to me and being like, you're fucking this, you're that, because I'm a fair guy. I've always been a fair person. If my community does something wrong, I'll say it. If people do something wrong, I'll say it. It doesn't matter if you're a liberal or a fucking conservative. You've seen me and heard me say this multiple times. Because, like, I'm trying to put myself in her shoes now. She's already made the wrong fucking move in chess. And now she has to deal with every little minuscule insult while she goes live now. When she goes live now, she has to worry about what people think. If you spend your whole life doing that, it sucks. You cultivated this audience. That's the thing. This is the same thing with Hassan. Even if Hassan's not doing anything to his dog anymore, he knows that they're watching for his every little move, even if it's him looking to the left or right.
It's a new year, new life, new tears, new friends, same love. But I'm glad you're here, you're mine, my dear. I see you